even with Modern Warfare on the way later on this year, there's already plenty of leaks and information for Call of Duty 2020, aka Black Ops 5, and all that information stored on this phone right here. Because as always, all the information that I give to you in this series is 100% true and completely legitimate. Just, ignore that one moment in the, previous episode.
Shit, it's still on.
Yeah. So, with that being said, let's start off with the campaign. Oh. Sorry, I didn't see you there. My apologies. I was really busy thinking about my various yachts as well as millions of dollars that none of you dumb consumers will ever have. Anyway, my name is Danny Cocksucker Treyarch, the co-founder and head of Treyarch Studios, and today, I'm here to talk to all of you about why exactly Black Ops 5, similar to Black Ops 4, will not have a traditional single-player campaign experience. You see, just like with Black Ops 4, we never had any sort of plans for a campaign for Black Ops 5. Ignore any articles, leaks, rumors, or videos about it. Those are all blatant lies. But, to make up for that, Black Ops 5, similar to Black Ops 4, will have a very innovative and brand new multiplayer experience, the return of the beloved Zombies mode, as well as the return of the popular and beloved Blackout mode. Anyway, that's all we have to say. Back to you, Crude. What the hell just happened? Okay. No campaign then. Alright then, let's just get right into the multiplayer. Yeah. So let's talk a little bit about multiplayer. Just like with Modern Warfare, Black Ops 5/Black Ops 1-1 will also not have a Black Ops pass. Instead, what they'll be doing this time around is adding in 10 times more reserves than Black Ops 4 could have ever had, as well as a whole lot more emotes, gestures, and all sorts of microtransactions which completely ruin the game and its flow. Something else that'll be making its return this year is not only reserves, but specialists. Now what's cool about the specialists in this game is that they aren't just the usual specialists from Black Ops 3 and 4. Oh no, this time around there's something called super specialists. So you're probably wondering, okay, what exactly are super specialists? Well, let me explain. You know how in Call of Duty World War II, whenever you went to the headquarters base, you could open up supply drops around other players, and as a result of that, making them jealous psychologically? So you see, what's cool about this game is that just like World War II, you could show off your reserves, except unlike World War II, you don't show it off in a headquarters base. No, instead what you do is activate your super specialist, and then shoot that reserve at the enemy player, killing them with it. And what's even cooler is that, once killed with that super specialist, after you respawn, you can go back to where you were killed and look at that ability you were killed with. But here's the thing. You're not allowed to actually pick it up. You can only look at that and feel jealous of the fact that that player has something cooler than you do. And speaking more on the topic of reserves, it actually affects how Create a Class works. See, unlike previous Black Ops games where you had a pick 10 system, this time around it's a pick 20 system. And by that I mean pick 20 different reserves that you can use in your class. In other words, you can't actually earn anything to use in this game, such as weapons. Oh no, everything is earned through reserves, so when you start out in the game for the first time, you're just forced to use your fist, resulting in the power of fisticuffs on the battlefield. And to make it even better, just like with Super Specialists, you also cannot pick up enemy weapons on the battlefield. And seeing as just like Black Ops 4, these maps will all have the exact same layout to them, just with slightly different color palettes, looking for those weapons that you can't pick up will only be just that much easier. And considering every single map in this game is going to be a remake of a remake of a remake, it only makes it even easier. So easy that you want to throw this game in the garbage and never play it again. And seeing as Call of Duty fans just love remakes, especially in Black Ops passes where they're promised new content, if you're someone who wants Jungle to be remastered for the second or third time, I can't keep count at this point because who really does? Activision and Treyarch certainly don't, then you're going to be very excited for what's to come. But don't you worry, it's not a completely lazy remake. Oh no, this time around Jungle is going to be released as Jungle Snow, where instead of everything being green, it's all going to be white instead. And that's literally the only difference. Oh, before we move on to zombies, there's actually one more thing to say about the multiplayer component, and that has to do with the score streaks. See, seeing as the reserves are so heavily integrated into this game, That affects how score streaks work. Let me explain. See, score streaks are based on how many reserves you earn through matches. So if you earn 5, then you get a UAV, and that's pretty much it. And the more you earn from that, earns you even more score streaks that you can use in the next game. So what if you earn less than 5? Well, you get nothing at all, and you just have to try again. And once you use that score streak in the game, it's gone forever, and then you have to earn it all over again. As for knowing how many you're gonna earn in game, sorry, but it's completely random. Treyarch and Activision feel that this is the best way to truly introduce surprise mechanics into Call of Duty. So overall, the best way to describe the multiplayer experience in Black Ops 5 is, you win absolutely nothing and lose absolutely everything. But unfortunately, that's all the information there is for the Black Ops 5 multiplayer at the moment. I'm sure you're all very excited and hyped over this news, but again, that's all there is for the time being. So with that all being said, it's time to finally move on to the zombies. Everyone's favorite mode in Black Ops 4. So let's talk a little bit about the zombies mode. A mode whose story since its inception has become such a convoluted mess of a plot that the writers might as well just say fuck it and start over from scratch. And they have, believe me, they've tried. But seeing as they failed miserably every single time, as a result of that have had to go back to the same 4 characters every single game in a brand new universe. But what makes this universe different is that this time the zombie eyes aren't yellow, instead they're purple with a tint of blue. As for why, well, you see, this has to do with the announcer in Zombies, who, as it turns out, is the true evil bad guy of zombies this whole time. Yeah, that's right, as it turns out, it was never truly the Shadow Man or Dr. Monty who was the true evil bad guy of the story. Oh no, it turns out that the true evil bad guy was their long-lost father, Dr. Shanti. And the best part about this whole plot is that it's led to more mythical and alien-like shit being introduced with every single brand new installment as each brand new game retcons the ending of the last one, resulting in the story no longer actually being about the zombies themselves. And as a result of this, has destroyed whatever intriguing, mysterious, or science fiction-like elements the zombie story once introduced. Destroying all these elements of the story as quickly as Black Ops 3 destroyed the usefulness of the ray gun. Speaking of the ray gun, did you know that for Black Ops 5, they're going to be introducing the ray gun Mark 7? The cool thing about this ray gun is that it's literally one ray gun stacked on top of another. And whatever elements that it had that were created by 115, turns out it wasn't created by Dr. Monty, no, it was created by Dr. Shanti. The box? Shanti. The wall weapons? Shanti. But don't worry, to counter all your grievances with the zombie storyline nowadays, they're gonna be remastering Nuketown for the 3rd time in a row. In fact, literally all the Black Ops 5 zombies is gonna be nothing more than remakes of previous zombie maps in the form of Zombie Chronicles 2. And the best part about this entire game is that it's coming in 2020, with only a year and a half worth of development, which is even less than half of Black Ops 4 development, which was rebooted 9 months before launch. And that's the zombies portion of the video. So let's move on to Battle Royale, or as Call of Duty calls it, Blackout. So when it comes to Blackout and Black Ops 5, aka Black Ops 1.1, it's just Blackout from Black Ops 4, but with slightly better graphics, and that's about it. And so, that's all the information there is for Black Ops 5, aka Black Ops 1.1. I hope you're as excited as I am for the next Call of Duty game coming in 2020. This game is going to be so hype. I'm sure you're all very excited by the information that I've told all of you in this video. Again, that's all there is to say. I hope you enjoyed this video. And with that being said, please make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and all that jazz really when it comes to supporting videos. And that's it. I'll see you all next time, but until then, I'm out.